Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. We are going to take a trip to Belgium today, and we're going to look at a beer that is kind of a classic. At least it has been thought so in the past. I'm not sure now if it is really quite in that league, but the beer is this one. It's called Rodenbach Grand Cru, made by Rodenbach Brewery in West Flanders in the area of Roeselare. And Rodenbach was begun in 1821 by four brothers and actually stayed in that family until 1998 when it was sold to Palm Brewery, which owns some other nice breweries as well. And now it's part of the Swinkle Family Brewers network of beers. Rodenbach is famous for having these huge oak foeders, hundreds of them. You can see pictures of them online, which contain just, thousands and thousands of liters of beer in which they age their beers. Rodenbach makes a number of different beers, and they make the Rodenbach Original, which is a 5.2%er, and Rodenbach Grand Cru, and then vintage beer, which is a series of blends they put out every year. Vin de Céréales, which is a 10%er, and Caractère Rouge, which is aged after maturation of the beer. It's aged with cherries and raspberries and cranberries. So a variety of interesting beers. The style for this beer is sour Flanders red, and it's 6% and 35 international bittering units. On Rate Beer, it has 4,099 ratings, and the average is 3.85 at 98 percentile for all beers and 95 for its style. And I was kind of surprised to find that it's not in the top 50 of this style on Rate Beer. Kind of surprising to me because I've had this over the years and considered it the prime example of this style, but apparently there are more now. Untapped 171,622 different reviews, and they also have some ratings by year. So Untapped is kind of mixed up that way. And so this beer is what's special about this beer is it's kind of a two-stage maturation, two-stage fermentation. It is mixed with lactic acid bacteria, and the base is the Rodenbach Original, and they blend 2/3 mature beer and 1/3 young beer, and then they will age that for 24 months in oak foeders, and then bottle it after that. So it is, quite special in that sense. This bottle is old, and in fact I'm going to be reviewing a beer book about vintage beer, and they actually recommend this style not really be aged that long. But the best by date for this was 2016, which means it's 5 years over its best by date. And in general, it probably should be drunk maybe 24 months after it's bottled, so 2 years or so. This is already 5 years after bottling, so we'll see how it goes. It's imported by Konishi in Japan, so you can find this online. I assume if you go to the Konishi website, you'll be able to find it. Well, I'm looking forward to it. There's dust on top of it. I've been hanging on to this for quite a while, and this is for beer rating number 800, a special one. Let's give her a go. Okay, I have had this before. I don't recall the rating, but maybe similar to Rate Beer's 3.85. Oh, okay. Yeah, it has a nice, intriguing dark fruit aroma. Get some some sweet plums, definitely a lot of raisins. Not quite pruniness. It maybe prunes, but you suspect it's going to be quite sweet. And you see the color. It's dark reddish brown. It is translucent from this side, not from your side, but definitely translucent. Almost no head, but still maintains considerable aroma. Okay. Dark fruit, lightly astringent. Some of the lactic is still there, this lactic acid, but not much. Hops have pretty much disappeared. It's got light, tangy red fruit, maybe some stone fruit under that. Something like red wine even. Light vinegary note as well. Very mild astringency when fresh or fresher. This one has some serious astringency on the tongue. Yeah, so it definitely is past its prime. I probably should have opened it up about at least 3 years ago, but I wanted to see what would happen when I aged it this long. It's nice, it's pleasant, but certainly I've had it better. Yeah, so I couldn't rate this probably. It's probably too old to give a rating. I have to go out and get a fresher bottle, maybe age it a year or so for that. So once again, this is I consider it a classic beer. Apparently people in rate beer don't as much, but once again, this is called Rodenbach Grand Cru by Rodenbach Brewery, now owned by Swinkle family of brewers, and 6% and apparently 35 international bitter units. So go out and give this one a try. If you've never had it, go out and give it a try. Flanders Reds are, nice little kind of style, sub-style, not a major style in the world, but in Belgium, in this part of Flanders, they're definitely an important beer, and there's something you should try for sure. Okay, well that's it for today. This is rating number 800, and I'm going to move on to other beers, another 100 beers, and I will be doing a beer book review as well. I try to do one beer book review every 100 beer reviews or so, and I'm looking forward to that. Take care. Bye-bye.